Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, dear friends. Can you hear me? Yes, hopefully everything is fine. You can be very active in the chat. Once again, earlier I was with my good friend, International Master Vedant from India, and he was helping me to cover the fourth round of Chess Olympiad. Thank you to him. And now I'm alone. I will continue covering the rest alone. Yes, about close to 3 hours players are fighting, and maybe I'm not sure about this queen e1 maybe. Ah, yes, queen e1 is possible actually. Another option is queen e2 and e4. You know, e4 knight e3, probably you just go move your queen somewhere and knight f1, rook takes f1. So queen e1, knight d2, and here queen g3, and position anyway remains very unpleasant for Ray Robson. Position is very unpleasant for Ray Robson after rook e1, just protecting the pawn on e3. What about this one? I have a feeling. So what if d takes c? What does I can take with the knight? I can take with the d pawn. So 95, 95 d takes c. What is being better? But somewhere here, rook e7, queen e8. Just queen c8 or yes, Ruslan Ponomaryov didn't play well, and now after 95 white is having something. And what about this position? Yes, Ivanchuk is lost. Position is very, very bad, 1.75. So far we are having one good position for Ukraine, one good position for US, and two double-edged positions. So Sabino Brunello ended his game in a draw against Benjamin Gledura. Other three games are going. And Richard Rapport is being toned down, but I think he is just fine. Rook doesn't have any moves on a7. You cannot really do much with your knight on from c6. I'm threatening maybe rook d7. I think white is being better. I think white is being better. White is being much better. Yes. Here he could go. Yes, if he made the strongest. And queen g6. Rook. Yes, maybe queen g5 or queen h5, but not queen h7. Any move and white is better. So now g6, rook d7, queen g7, rook takes c7, white is having better position. So nice pawn sacrifice by Rapport. And Rapport is being better. I'm not sure about what is happening in Lorenzo Lodici against Better Lecco. And seems very complicated. This should be fine for like better position for white. Yes, close to huge advantage and winning h5. And we have only one result in India-Serbia match. Prague has ended his game in a draw against Alexei Sarana. And we see that I think this position is also pleasant. It is lost, actually. It is lost. It is lost. Yes, slowly Arjun outplayed. Yes, black is much better. Close to winning. And knight e5 has been played by Lenier Dominguez. And yes, I guess Vidit is also doing great. Yes, in Armenia China match, I think China has one slightly better position in Yu Yangyi Gabriel Sarkisian game, and fourth board Karen Grigorian Bu Xianji will most likely end in a draw. Yes, I think white black is having all the chances to hold this endgame. It does look slightly unpleasant, but it is very much possible to hold. Yes, I guess no doubts. Lei Kwang, Liem, Nodirбек Abdusatorov game will end in a draw after some rook b7, rook takes a4, and I don't see much problems for Nguyen. Maybe I'm wrong, but yes, he's just doing fine. How did they get this position? So it was c5. Knight d2. Wow. Yes, black is yes, black is just doing fine. Let's move to c. So what are we having? We are having Lei Kwang Nodirбек, where white doesn't have any problems. And maybe and we are having Nodirбек Yakuboev against Nguyen Son, where black is just fine. We are having slightly better position for Tuan Min Le and around equal position uh, for the last board. And surprisingly, now Duda can be easily fine, and I think he is better. Like, what happened? So, like, just I don't have words to describe. Evaluation is being minus 2.45 for Blake for Titas And white is going queen e3. Like, how can 2500 player trade the queens in this position? Like queen e3, bishop takes e3, and white is already having better position. Queen b7 would have been much stronger. Yes, I'm really. It is so obvious that bishop b3, knight c2, rook c3 ideas are there, and a long c file, a long b file. Black is having so many threats, and why queen takes c3? I just don't have any ideas. And now he is, of course, having very, very unpleasant position. What is happening here? f4. Seems black is fine, or no? White is slightly better. And Andrei Vologin don't have any time. What about this one? Yes, I think black is just fine. Yes, black is fine. Yes, and Valery Kazakovsky, yes, he is having small problems. We have one game ended. Nijat Abbasov drew against Nikita Petrov. Uh, Nikita Petrov won yesterday, very important game against Mark Maurizi. Hello, hello, my good friend Angie. Nice to see you here. And Aydin Suleymanli seems being in huge trouble. It is very obvious that he is in trouble. And Rauf Mamedov as well. And Shahryar Mamedярov is having slightly preferable position. We see that Alexei Shirov and Nils Grandelius, they ended in their game in a draw. We see David Anton is playing Eric Blomqvist, very complicated fight position. We see Alan Pichot against Tiger. Only on board one, they are being in some trouble. Board two, Luca Pacetti is better. Board three, Bahadur Jobava is better. Board four, Levan Pansulaya is better. Denmark, Iran. So what are we having? We are having Haram Masudlu in some trouble. We see Amin Tabba doesn't have much. We see Bardia Daneshwar is being better. And Puya Idani is having around equal position against 2450 rated player. Gurel is having better position. Erdogmus as well. Sanalwap is in some around equal position. And we see very complicated position in Emre. So let's move forward. Please, dear friends, leave your messages. Yes, Georgia is doing fine at the moment. What about Norway? Magnus is better. Johann Sebastian 3, G4, G5, knight d5, And yes, this queen e1 engine doesn't like at all. Yeah, short castle was fine. And why not knight a5, e takes d, queen c7, d4 was working. And now this is fine for Fabi, better for Fabi. And bishop e2 is rapport is much better. Leko is having problems. Sanan Sugirov is better, much better. And yes, Alexander Poretkin is in trouble. Arjun is winning. Yes, Arjun is completely winning. I guess this is just more than plus 4 or 5. Yes, this is more than plus. And we did also. And Yu Yang is trying. And yes, here we don't have. Maybe they. Somehow I don't see. Oh, good night, dear Anji. All the best for your tournament. I think we are having some issues with. Are we live actually? No, I'm not. I don't know why, but I'm not live. No, I don't think I'm live. Villages. Yes, Arjun is crushing. Arjun is crushing. With it is probably slightly better. Yes, India will win, no doubts. So rook c3, what's the point? Or what does Arjun want? He wants to take bishop d4, knight d4, rook a1, I guess, and game is over. No, I think we are still live. Please leave your comments, dear friends. I will just move my camera to my video this side. Hopefully now it will be. Yes, yes, and Sanan Sugirov goes queen h6 and position being completely winning because he's threatening h takes g. And why g5 is not working? Why g5 is not working? And yes, here Sonis resigned. Yes, knight f5, knight f5, and knight x7 is quite complicated. And Lodici has all the chances to win this game as well because Petter doesn't have much time and another 20 moves, and White is having slightly better position. With the huge respect to him, but this being. So, what other matches should we check? Yes, please leave your messages, be active in our live chat. Yes, Fabi doesn't have anything. That's why he's burning his time. He wants to pose some problems, but position is just fine for Andrei Volokitin. Fabi didn't play the best when he retreat his bishop to e2. Wesley is doing fine. Dominguez is having better position, and Ray Robson is in some trouble. Let's move further. Will Gukesh win? I don't think. He is better, but I don't think he will win. Arjun is winning, and we see that Ivic is also in some small trouble. And how is Yu Yangi Gabriel Sargsyan game? So what is being pawned up? Like he's having all the chances to save this game. Let's see. And here rook c4 takes bishop b5, knight goes to a3, and rook a5, knight b5 is there. So I don't think white is having any problems, but at the same time I don't see any problems for black. So all depends how will Yu Yangi Sargisian game end. And here, you know, like Wang will try. And here White is being in some small trouble. Sindarov is fine, but he doesn't have much time. And here Black is being better. So Uzbekistan doesn't do well at the moment. Duda is winning. From lost position, he got winning position. Here we are having very messy position. And what about this one? 1.8. And Mamedov's position is around equal, and Mamedorov is doing not much, 0.4. Yes, knight is coming to d3. If you take bishop b2 probably. Yes, Magnus is doing fine. Yes, Christiansen is in huge trouble. Tari doesn't have much, and Kedal is much better. David Howell is slightly better, minus 0.6. Adams is in some trouble, and Jobawa is completely winning. And Levan Ponsulaya is fine with the black pieces against Jones Queen. Yes, Param is fine. Anderson doesn't have problems. Daneshwar is winning. And Tidan is fine. Gurel is better. Yes, he is probably collecting all the pawns on queen side. Erdogmus is better. And Sanal doesn't have. It's around equal position. And I should say that Kanemra is having lost position. Surprisingly or not. Let's move to see women's section. We see that Dronavali Harika is slightly better against Cornet. Miletsov is playing Vaishali. Black is fine. Divya is better against Mitra. And we see that Tanya Sachdev is having around equal position. Then we mark Hungary, and for Hungary on board 2, white is much better. Third board around equal, and board 4 as well. Black is maybe having slightly preferable position. So Jojiner is having better position, and Huska Jovanka lost already her game against Song Yuxin. Nishikun also won, so it means that also Lu Miaoi is also winning. What are we having here? Hard to say. Uh, Yildiz Ushanina draw. Other games are going. Begim against Elin. So US Netherlands game ended in a draw. We don't have other results. Yes, dear friends, leave your mm, comments. Theodora is playing Asaubaeva Bibisara. Probably white is slightly better. Kamalidenova Merwert is playing against Marina Gaitsin. What is being better? I didn't know that such an easy way is there. Okay, let's see how Armenia is doing. So we have on board one, Lilith Makarchan ended her game in a draw against 2380 rated player. Board 2, we are having Mariam Makarchan with the black pieces around equal position. Engine is showing 0.0. Board 3, Elena Danielian is having very complicated position against 22-25 rated player. I like White's position, despite I should say that White is being down a piece. And Elena has only 55 seconds. So very... And Anna Sarkisian is being completely winning, -4. Anna is being completely winning, and hopefully she can win this position. Yes, most likely. I don't imagine what should follow that Black does not win this position. I'm a little bit worried about Elena's position. Engine is showing 0.1, but the problem is being Elena has only 55 seconds, and in such a complicated, messy position, having only 1 minute can be very, very tough to figure out. And Kayerbekova Mandura, engine is showing zeros. Velikic Nurman, Adela Velikic is slightly better. And here we see that Biak against Garcia Martin Marta position is around equal, but I like White's position. So many tactical ideas are possible, but it's equality. And we see that game, first board ended in a draw. Lee Alice won with the black pieces against Anna Maya Kazarian. Irina Crush is slightly better, but not much. Carissa Yip is completely winning. And first board ended in a draw. Uh, Yevgenia Doluhanova is slightly better against Aydin Kulenay. Buksa is also better, 0.4 against Kubra Osturk. Anna Ushanina is, I think they agreed already in a draw. And Yulia Osmak is in some trouble. We clearly see that China is going to win. Even China most likely will win 4-0 against England. Yes, here black is fine. Here as well. And this is better position for white, for Denmark. And no, wait. And this is winning for Hungary. What about, yes, this is around equal, I would say. Vaishali is having around equal position as well. Divya Deshmukh also. And yes, all four boards in women's top board, France, India. Evaluation is between zero point 0.0 minus 0.2. Anything can happen. Let's move to men's see the games. And of course, Fabi tricked. Fabi somewhere tricked Andrei. Unfortunately for Andrei Volokitin, who was playing decent and great chess, and he was even minus 0.5, 4 better for against Fabi, but and even minus 1.1, minus 1.1, and here just h6, bishop f3, not the strongest. Fabi goes knight c5, threatening some knight a6, rook d7. No, but why do you take knight takes h2? Why do you need? Yes, but this is very fair. Fabi was playing very mm, quickly, and Andrei was burning his time. And in the end, Andrei got even minus 1 with the black pieces against Fabi, but of course, without having much time, it went wrong. And now he is completely lost, plus 3.4. Maybe Ivanchuk can hold this endgame, but and 0.9 for Linear Dominguez. And yes, this is much better for Anton Korobov. But I think US is very. Uh, if somehow Anton Korobov manages to win, then I guess Fabi will win against Andrei Volokitin, and then US has two good, promising positions. And still, Vocaturo is fighting. Position is unpleasant, but he is trying his best. Yes, Peter's position is fine, 0.3 only, and Hungary is ahead. Gukesh is playing. He is better, minus 1. And yes, Gukesh is playing. And what about Vidit's position? It's not actually marked, 0.7. White is better. Yes, India is winning. Score is 1.5 for uh, India, and they are having two uh, much better positions. Yes, two boards already ended in a draw in Armenia China match. Haik Martirosyan with the black pieces managed to uh, make a draw against world champion Ding Liren without much problems, I would say. Shan Sarkisyan with the white pieces drew his game against Wei Yi. And still two games are going, and we see that Yu Yangyi is somehow getting better position. Earlier it was I had feeling that slowly Le Quang is trying, and now he got this pawn end game. Yes, black is of course threatening f6 and g5, so king before b5 ideas are not possible. It is interesting. And unfortunately for Uzbekistan, Nodirbek Yakuboyev on board 2 is already much worse against Nguyen. Uh, yes, we see that Let Tuan Min is having slight pressure against Sindarov, and board 4, yes, most likely game will end in a draw. And yes, Duda will win, no doubts. And Paulius Pultinevicius against Radoslav Wojtaszek. Very complicated position. And Bjorn Kasper is playing Valery Kazakovsky. I like White's position. And Simon against Thomas position is equal. So we have two games ended in a draw in Azerbaijan and Montenegro, and we see what do we see? What happened? Oh, so painful for Denis Kadrich. He was having better already, and I think slowly Alan Pichot will also outplay his opponent. Magnus has won his game, another win for world ex-champion, and Tari ended his game in a draw. What are we having? We are having some small improvement over in this game. Christiansen against Haring. Earlier it was even uh, much worse for black. Now it's plus 1.3, but some, yes, bishop on e8, very bad piece. And we see that Frode Urkedal is being slightly better. We see that slowly David Howell is now he's winning, uh, and Michael Adams is also doing great. Bahadur Jobava most likely will win his game, and we see that yes, Jobava is winning, but Pachadze and Kacharava uh, having very unpleasant positions against Adams and David Howell. So England can easily win this match. We see that Masood Low against Biare game ended in a draw. Daneshvar is being completely winning, and we see that Taba doesn't have much. And what about Idani Puya is being better. Yes, Fabi will win, no doubts. And now, um, yes, I think Ruslan Ponomarev has opportunity to maybe repeat the moves, and I think that will be best. Yes, Gukesh is being better. And Vidit 0 0.9. It is obvious that Vidit will not lose this game, this position. And yes, no doubt India will win this match. The main question is being with uh, which score. Yes, we see that Armenia, China, Armenia, and unfortunately, Gabriel Sarkisian doesn't, his position doesn't look good. Ken and Karen Grigorian is trying. He doesn't have much. Position is around equality, but Karen is trying. Yes, we see Chess David go Armenia. Yes, hopefully. And now, yes, e5, and we see that 0.2 for Karen, but let's say I don't understand even why rook a3. Maybe with the idea to go rook c3. Karen goes knight a3. What are we having here? Yes, players are. And now he's getting. Oderbek Yakubov is getting. So now it's evaluation 1.3. Earlier it was around 2. Sindarov is doing fine. And you know, here I like White's position, especially with this knight on b2. But of course, like if I go rook d2, you cannot free your pieces. But of course, it will be very hard for White to create more mm, problems. Yes, Fabi probably. Yes, this is winning for Fabi. Wesley is better. Dominguez, they are repeating, and I think they will just. Dominguez doesn't have much time, only uh, less than 1 minute, and I think he will just go for move repetition. He will not try anything more. And I guess it depends if Ivanchuk will hold that end game. Then Anton Korov chances, yes, Lenier goes for queen h5, and this means, yes, Misha is saying Armenia is struggling really. Yes, we are having one bad position, significantly unpleasant position, and one position where, of course, Karen understands that he can make a draw in a different ways, but he sees that next to him, uh, Gabriel Sarkisian is in some trouble. That's why he is trying to create some chances. Hopefully, it will work. I think yes. I think we can say that Dominguez Ponomariov game will in a draw, and Anton Korobov can save Ukraine from losing this match against US. Earlier, he had a much better position in the opening, especially. This game, Ray didn't play well, but he is still trying. Yes, Rapport is winning some couple of more precise moves, and I guess Vocaturo will resign. He got decent position out of the opening. Later on, he went wrong with Queen h7. And I should say that Lorenzo can become a hero of Italian chess. Yesterday he managed to win with the white pieces against Anish, and today he's better against better Leko. A knight e3, I think, very logical move to play. You want to jump knight f5. If knight takes e3, you can take with the rook. Bishop g4, queen f2, maybe. Yes, score is being no, but no doubts, no doubts that Hungary will win this match since Rapport is having completely winning position. Gukesh is better, and what about Vidit? Yes, Vidit is better. Gukesh as well. Vidit has all the chances to win this game. And we see here that they are playing, and Gabriel is trying. Yes, and what about and Karen is getting his chances. Rook b1, rook b2, and knight c5. It says rook a3, knight e6, uh, g3. It only shows 0.4, but earlier it was showing just zeros. I think Karen simply can go rook a3. We don't have. Yes, we have results. Aydin Süleymanlı won against Denis Kadric. We see that Paulus Pultinevicius his game. So Poland, Lithuania, and Karen goes rook a3. It's half, only one game ended in a draw. Yes, Duda, I think, didn't play the best, but position remains much better anyway for him. What about, yes, Kasper Piorun is having round equal position. And yes, Thomas against Simon, again equality. Yes, Azerbaijan won 3-1 against Montenegro. And Spain won against Sweden. It is already 2.5 for Spain, and one game going, but I think like doesn't have problems. Magnus has won his game, and Johann Sebastian is having unpleasant position, and Kedal is being yes, it's around equal. And we see that Jabava has won against Luke. We see that David Howell is winning, and somehow Michael Adams didn't find the strongest moves, and now position is around equal, and maybe even slightly preferable for black. And Avan Pansulaya is also having slightly preferable position against Jones and Gawain. So I think either Georgia will win or they will end in a draw. Gural has won against Nation. What other results? Kiri has won with the white pieces against Romanov. Great. Max Warmerdam is doing fine against Emil Risteski, and Erwin Lamy is being winning. And we see that Vincent Keimer also won. Fredericks won as well. So Germany is doing great. Dmitry Kolars is also winning, and Donchenko is having around equal position. Let's see. We see that Dominguez Ponomarev game ended in a draw. Still, Fabi is playing, but I'm sure that very soon game will end. And slowly, yes, Ivanchuk is getting equality, and Robson is being in trouble. Rapport is being winning. Leko is in trouble. Leko is in huge trouble. And what about Gukesh? Gukesh is better. What about Vidit? Vidit is also a bit better. Much better. No, you can play as much as you want. Usually, no way Black can hold this endgame. So Gabriel Sargsyan is in huge trouble. Whoa, 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 whoa! What has happened? And Karen Grigorian getting some good chances against Bu, and now he should find Bishop B5. But I guess he can find Bishop B5. And surprisingly, Sindarov has lost. So Let One Min managed to win against Sindarov. Yes, we on 98, and here Bishop takes E7, Bishop D5. And here he resigned. So if you go King H8, then Knight E7, G takes F, Rook G3. Wow. And yes, Nodirbek Yakubov also doesn't do. And here we see around equal position. Yes, if Uzbekistan somehow managed not lose this. Let's just see. Karen goes Bishop B5, and yes, we see that uh, Bu is in trouble. Yes, who could expect that Bu would collapse? Yes, King D8, and the point is being now White is threatening. So King D8 has been played, and now it says some H4. Can Karen find H4? I think he can, but I also don't understand. Like B6, Rook C6 wins. Bishop B5, 8 takes B comes. With only 10 seconds, H4 can be very hard. Bishop C6. Oh. But still, Karen is doing slightly better. But of course, but H4, just black doesn't have moves. If you, let's say, go B6, Rook C6 finishes, B takes A, of course, you lose your bishop. Bishop B5, A takes B comes. And Karen went for this. And H4, you just make useful move. Still, position is being very slightly better. Karen, he goes A7. No, but this is, I think it just. Also, you should be careful. Black's king is next um, to the pawn, and if somehow something goes wrong, and now again, Aaron is being better. Wow. It is very interesting that King C7 is a huge mistake. Just H4. Maybe the idea is being if White just plays Rook A1, Aaron goes Rook A1, and he's being better. He's being better. It would have been better to go Rook D7, and if you go Rook A2, I guess just to get your Rook on B7. This would have been. Yes, some more players are making some mistakes. And now it is very important what current problems in against Book CNG. What are we having? Yes, Fabi has won, and yes, this is being completely winning for Anton Korobov. Hmm. Wesley has all the chances. I mean, Ivanchuk has all the chances to not lose, but of course he's having very unpleasant position practically. And what about Robert is being completely winning and Lorenzo as well, much better. Gukesh and Vidit are playing. What are we having here? It's unpleasant. And what are we having? Mm. And earlier he was playing great in Sharjah Masters. With a huge respect to Wahidov, we know how well he played in last chess Olympiad, but here, uh, since that, he focused on his chess coaching career, and I think it would have been much better to have mm, Wahidov. Still, of course, Wahidov is trying, but yes, yes, they crossed 40 moves, and no doubts Anton Korobov will win this position. And Wesley is being slightly better. Yes, I lost my voice. Thank you. Hmm. We see that Horvat Dominic drew his game. Kozul has won. Burkic won against Sarachi. Fedoseev won. Yes, Slovenia most likely. Oh, they will win the match. Hmm, I'm not. I'm not sure. Seems like score is 2-1, and yes, and Anton Demchenko should not lose. Ah, but he's having white pieces. We see that mm, Prohashka has won and Antal Gergely as well. Let's move. Nadic has won. Petrov Martin has won. Bulgaria won 3-1 against Scotland. We see Israel, Albania. We see that Maxim Rothstein has won, and we see that Evgeny Postny has won. Uh, yes, already Romania has won against. I think this is Ice Iceland's. Lagarde has won. Fresina has won. Uh, Maurizi, Marc Andrea drew, and MDL won. So 3.5 half. Um, France, Bangladesh. Germany will win. I don't have, and I guess yes, all four games are going in Greece, Canada. Gural and their Dogmus, they won. Wow, what is happening? Like these young players are so strong. Irani has won, so it means that Iran does good, and Amin is having also better position. So no doubts Iran will win this match because Daneshwar earlier was completely winning and he didn't play precisely, but Idani managed to win. Jobawa has won. Yes, yes, maybe David Howell also didn't play very well, but anyway, he's being much better. What are we having here? Yes, players are still taking their times. Vocatur, oh, yes, this is completely winning. Hungary wins against Italy, and slightly score will be 2.5, 1.5 if Lorenzo Lodici manages to win against Peter Lego. Uh, and Gukesh is playing. Gukesh is being better, but nothing special. -1. Ivic is, yes, this is also very unpleasant position. So Yu Yangi is playing and Yu Yangi is having better position. It shows +3. Of course, white should be. And yes, Karen Grigorian ended his game in a draw against Bu. Uh, yes, very good result for, let's say, he posed a lot of problems for Bu. Yes. Honestly speaking, after his match, after Bu Xianji's match against Magnus Carlsen in World Cup, he plays very rarely, but he's just crushing. And he's showing good performances. But Karen had a better position and it was even showing +1. But I guess in time travel it was really hard to figure out. Hopefully, Gabi can save his position, and we see what are we having here. Yes, they are still playing, but no doubts game will end in a draw. Uh, yes, Nodirbek Yakubov is in trouble. If he loses the game, then yes. And yes, Duda is being completely winning. And Kasper Pioron as well. So India will win, no doubts. And then we see, yes, Hungary, I assume they won. Yes, they won 3.5 against Denmark. Yes, China won 4-0 against England. We see Ukraine against Turkey. If somehow Yevgenia Doluhanova manages to hold this position, then Ukraine will win. We see that, yes, US crushed against Netherlands. Spain, Spain lost actually. Garcia Martin Marta lost against but Huyag, Vega, Sabrina won, and we see that Anna Matnadze has lost. And first board, Sarah Adam drew. So Iran, I apologize, Spain lost against Mongolia. Uh, all four games are going in Serbia, Kazakhstan. We see that Teodora Inyat is being better against Bibisara. Yeah, she has all the chances to win. Uh, yes, we clearly see that Meruert Kamalidenova, she was earlier much better. Now she doesn't have anything. We see that Velikic Adela doesn't have anything against Normana Lua, and here we also see some equal position. Elena Danielian managed to win, and hopefully uh, Anna Sarkisian as well. So it means simply that Armenians woman, Armenia, women's team of Armenian women's team, um, scored already 2.5 points. And we see that Maria Makarchan is fighting, playing, and she doesn't have problems. And great news for Armenian women's team. They won against Vietnam. What other? We see that only one game ended in a draw in Uzbekistan, Bulgaria. And we see that Stefanova is being in huge trouble. And Salimova doesn't have anything. One game ended in a draw. And we see that, wow, actually, Uzbekistan women's team impresses. Yesterday they won against Hungary, and today they are very close to win, and no doubts. Like here, Nodira is being completely winning, and Afruza also. Yes, I'm really, impressed and shocked. So we are having Greece against Georgia. We see that Georgia is leading 1.5-half, and we see that yes, so Lakido doesn't. Oh, actually, h4 pawn is going. And what about Batsiashvili? Batsiashvili is completely winning. So no doubts that Georgia will win this match. So congrats to the women's team, Armenian women's team, uh, winning another match. And let's move to briefly check what are we having here. Yes, Hungary has won, and Gukesh and Vidit are playing. Uh, Gabriel Sargsyan is fighting still. And what are we having in this match? Yes, players are, and slowly is getting the game, but Nguyen is ahead.